Hello, snowboarders of the internet. I'm your host, Avran LeFeber, and this is Top 5s, the only weekly Top 5 show in snowboarding. This week's Top 5, we're going to be talking about the acquisition of Peak Resorts by Vail Resorts. That's right, your Explorer Pass is now epic. So let's dive into this topic. And just for frame of reference, we're going to try to keep the opinions to a minimum and just give you the facts. Okay, yeah, that's a lie. We know I'm gonna fucking interject all sorts of opinions. Number 5. With this announcement, Peak Resorts stock, which is listed under skis on the stock exchange, rose 110%. Vail will be buying out all these shares at $11 a share. The biggest family to make money off this is the Slacker family, which owns Purdue Pharmaceuticals, which makes OxyContin, which makes sense that they're invested in ski resorts because when you get hurt, you get on OxyContin and they make money twofold. You're basically paying them money to develop an addiction. Well, not anymore. They're getting bought out by Vail when this actually goes through. If it goes through, it's probably going to go through. Let's be real here, people. Number 4. Epic Pass, Epic Local Pass, and Epic Military Passes will get unrestricted, unlimited days at all Peak Resorts. There is no upgrade, there's no additional cost. Now, those of you that have Peak Passes, and I'm basing this off the Adult Explorer Pass, you're going to have to upgrade to get those Epic Passes. But the cost of the full-blown Adult Explorer Pass to the full-blown Adult Epic Pass is about a $90 price difference. So I'm going to assume it's probably a $90 to $100 price jump. They have not listed these prices yet, but that will change. They do have a number that you guys can actually call. I'll put it somewhere down there, maybe. I don't know. Probably not. Basically, you can upgrade your Peak Pass to an Epic Pass, and then you'll get your Peak Resorts plus everything that Epic has to offer. So you too can go stand in an Epic line. That's right, Epic waits await you. What? You guys didn't think I was going to shit on Vail in this video? I don't give a fuck. Number 3. With this acquisition, Vail has now added 14 resorts to the East Coast and 9 resorts to the Midwest versus Icon's 2 in the Midwest and 7 on the East Coast. Effectively, Vail has monopolized the East Coast under one pass. Now, if you live on the East Coast, which has a very dense population in a confined space compared to the West Coast, you now have opened up most of New England all the way down to the Mid-Atlantic and all the way out to the Midwest. You have more options under one pass than you previously had. Does this make the Epic Pass a better value than the Icon Pass? I'm not going to go into that in this video. Kevin and I will discuss that in the next podcast. Do these resorts actually add value to the Epic Pass? I don't really know. I don't know many of us that live on the West Coast that are suddenly like, I'm gonna fly to Missouri and go snowboarding. Because if you're going to Missouri, you're going to Branson, and if you're going to Branson, you're old, and if you're old, you're probably gonna fucking die. That's just real talk, people. Number 2. With this acquisition, Vail now owns Mad River Mountain. Not to be confused with Mad River Glen. Mad River Mountain is in Ohio. Mad River Glen is in Vermont. It is still privately owned. It still does not allow snowboarding. In fact, there's 723.8 miles apart between the two, and one is in Ohio and the other one is in Vermont. Now, a lot of people are confused and suddenly think that they can go ride Mad River Glen. You can't. You can ride Mad River Mountain in Ohio, if that's your thing. I don't really know why you would go snowboarding in Ohio. That's just my personal opinion. But whatever. Doesn't matter. Just want everyone to understand, snowboarding is still not allowed at Mad River Glen. But you can ride Mad River Mountain. Honorable mentions. This is going to divide and just make people angry. I mean, the amount of rectal butt hurt coming from the East Coast right now supersedes anything that San Francisco has ever seen. And yes, that is a politically incorrect gay joke. Someone's going to be offended at that. I don't care. The other thing that you should know in the honorable mentions is those of us in the West Coast that do have Epic Passes, not me because I'm banned for life from Vail, but those of you that have Epic Passes, Your lift lines are not going to get any busier on the East Coast. We're not traveling east here, people. We're all looking at that going, well, that adds no fucking value to my pass. Oh, I have to go see Grandma before she dies? Yeah, I'm going to schlep all my equipment to go ride 450 vertical when it's fucking pissing rain. Please. You people don't have to worry about any of the West Coasters traveling east. You do, however, have to worry about all the New Yorkers and metro area people buying this pass because they're going to travel and suddenly going, well, shit, we're not traveling this weekend. Let's schlep all of our shit up to Big Boulder and go stand around in lift lines. Yeah, that's happening. And now a word from our sponsor, Rectal Ease. Do you suffer from butt hurt, emotional pain and suffering from the internet, rectal bleeding because your hemorrhoids popped because you were stressing too hard as you pounded your keyboard? Well, Rectal Ease is here to help. By taking this 10 times a day, you can cure that internet butthurt you feel. And now it comes with that long reach neck, so you can just put a deep insertion up your ass and squirt until all the pain and suffering is gone. Now back to the regularly scheduled program. And the number one thing you should know about this acquisition of Peak Resorts by Vail Resorts is that it is business as usual. All my sources have said it's business as usual. Staff will continue on. Summer operations will continue on. This merger has not officially gone through, but it more than likely will be going through. And even then, it will happen sometime this winter, which means business will carry on. They're not going to just flip a switch, fire everyone in the middle of the season. They're going to have to ride this out. So for those of you that are freaking out that you're not going to have your seasonal job or your favorite marketing person is going to be fired, looking at you, Pat Morgan. You're the man, the myth, and a fucking legend at Big Boulder. But they're not getting fired. It's business as usual. Just expect things to be under the Vail moniker. Everything will be offering you an experience of a lifetime. That experience will probably be lift lines, but it will be an experience of a lifetime. So if you're freaking out and you think your day ticket prices are going to rise this season, they're not. Vail typically waits about 2 years before bending people over and ass raping them. Right now, not really something you got to worry about. Down the road, yes. And expect infrastructure changes to occur starting spring of 2020. That is pretty much a guarantee because after this merger is approved, they are going to get that ball rolling as fast as possible to upgrade lifts and snowmaking. This has been Top 5s, and I've been your host, Avran LeFeber. Do you agree with this list? Do you disagree with this list? I can't wait to see how many people are angry in the comments down below because I'm pretty sure after reading a whole shitload of Facebook comments, all you people are going to come over here and troll this video. But if you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of these top 5s or the other videos we've got coming out for all you snowboarders of the internet. And if you really want to support us as independent media and see us do bigger projects, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP. I could tell you more here, but I've got a whole video over there that explains it so much better. I'll see you guys in another video.